This tutorial is for 4th grade, Module 5, Lesson 1a. Module 5 begins our study of fractions for 4th grade. In this lesson, we are asked to take a look at the fractions on the tape diagram, draw a number bond that matches the fraction, and write a number sentence that reflects the fraction as well. So if I look at my first fraction, I see that the one whole, represented by the 1 at the top, has been divided into 4 sections, and 3 of those sections have been shaded gray. Because it's divided into 4 sections, I know that each section represents 1/4. To write my number sentence, I want to focus on the brackets below the tape diagram. Each bracket refers to one piece on the tape diagram. So the number sentence would be 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 equals 3/4 altogether. In the number bond, the whole fraction will go in the center, and then we'll decompose that fraction to show each part of the number sentence. So if I go back to my number sentence, I have 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4. That means I'll break the fraction in the number bond into 1/4, 1/4, and 1/4. I have a number bond that now matches the picture and the number sentence. In the next fraction, I have 8 pieces that make up the whole, so each gray section is 1/8. But if I look at my brackets below the tape diagram, you can see that each bracket represents 2 of those pieces. So here we have 2/8 plus 2 more eighths plus 2 more eighths for a total of 6/8. And again, in the number bond, the 6/8 goes in the center, and we'll decompose that to show each section of my number sentence. So 6/8 is made up of 2/8 and 2/8 and 2/8. My number bond matches my picture, and it matches my number sentence. In the next question, I can see that I have more than one whole, because the 1 represents the one whole, and you can see the bracket that shows where one whole ends. So I have more than one whole. I still have to refer to that one whole to figure out how big my fraction pieces are. Since there are 3 pieces that make up the one whole, each piece is 1/3. And altogether I have 5/3 that make up the tape diagram. So we know the total is going to be 5/3. Again, I will look at the brackets to help me determine my addends for the 5/3. Since this bracket refers to 2 of the pieces, I'll start with 2/3. The next bracket also refers to 2 of the pieces, so that's another 2/3. But the last bracket only points to 1 piece. That would be 1/3. That makes my number sentence 2/3 plus 2/3 plus 1/3 equals 5/3. The 5/3 is my whole for the number bond, and we'll break that again into 3 sections. We'll show that 5/3 is made up of 2/3 plus 2/3 and 1/3. So my number bond matches my picture and my number sentence.